Hi, I'm Pamela Fagan-Hutchins, and I'm coming to you to read from the deck of our cabin/lodge in Wyoming, where it is lovely, I must say. And I'm super excited to tell you that I was one of the authors that contributed a story to Eve's Requiem from Spider Road Press. Today I'm going to be reading something different, and it's a novel called Switchback. It's the first in a series, the Patrick Flint series, featuring the Flint family. A family near and dear to my heart, as they are based on my own family and my own life in 1970s Wyoming, but featuring the young adventurous doctor that was inspired by my dad. So, with no further ado, let me give you a little bit of Switchback. Chapter 1. Forward. Buffalo, Wyoming. September 18th, 1976, 2 a.m. Patrick. If there's one thing he'd learned working the emergency room at the Parkland Memorial Hospital in Dallas as a med student, it's that nothing good happens after midnight. Maybe in the sleepy town of Buffalo, Wyoming, he didn't get the prostitutes with fractured jaws, overdosed teenagers, gangbangers with lead between the eyes, or sex adventurers reluctant to explain the gerbils stuffed in their posteriors. But still, when the phone rang at 2 in the morning, Patrick knew it would be bad. He rolled over and jostled his wife, who was unseasonably buried under layers of blankets that he'd kicked off himself in the night. "Suzanne, I've got to go in." "Be careful." Her mumble was on autopilot, the same words she always said, and he was certain she didn't break out of REM sleep. "Suzanne, Suzanne, what is it?" She jerked to a sitting position, looking wide-eyed, wild-haired, and suspicious in the meager moonlight streaming in the window. But still, so damn beautiful. His heart did a somersault. The same woman he'd been in love with since he was a 15-year-old honor student at A&M Consolidated High School in College Station, Texas. He touched her cheek. "Everything's okay. I have to go into the hospital. Can you make sure everyone finishes packing in case I'm late getting back?" She slumped into her pillow. "Sure. Thanks." He dressed in the near dark in the clothes he'd left out the night before. He was the doc on call, after all. Before he left, he pressed his lips to Suzanne's temple. A contented sound interrupted her soft snores. Then he walked quickly from the upper-level main living area to the lower level, which was built into the side of a hill and mostly a basement, and out the front door to his car parked on the circle drive. With no garage, it was the same trek he made year-round. He moved stealthily, using the American Indian fox-walking techniques he'd learned as a child in Boy Scouts. Crouch low, with the hands on the knees, raise the foot high, set the outside of the foot down, roll to the inside, and put the heel down, toe down, and weight down. Repeat. If someone were to see him, he'd feel silly doing it, but he was alone, and it was good practice for his upcoming hunting trip. He was just passing his daughter Trisha's room, and he sure didn't want to wake her. Lord save me from moody teenagers. Perry wasn't as bad at only 12, but his day would come. It would be bad enough when Patrick roused his family at the crack of 9 to herd them into the truck and up the mountain. So that's a little taste of Switchback. It's a mystery thriller, very suspenseful, and a little bit historical. Definitely a throwback in time. It's family friendly, and you can get the ebook on Amazon. You can get the paperback and audiobook anywhere online. And you can always have your favorite brick-and-mortar bookstore or library order a copy for you. As I said, it's the first in a series that has continued through Scapegoat, Snake Oil, and now... Oh, I said that wrong. It's the first of a series that's continued through Snake Oil, Sawbones, and now Scapegoat, which I'm just finishing up, last night. And in case you heard the funny noises out here, we had hummingbirds, a cat, a horse snorting, and a Boston Terrier that was kind of making little piggy sounds at me. Life is good. I hope you enjoyed this, and thanks again to Spider Road Press for having me.